हेलो एंड वेलकम टू रेडियो सिटी इंडिया यूट्यूब पेज. मेरा नाम है हैंसन और स्टूडियो में मौजूद है आशुतोष जी. हेलो, वेलकम टू दिस शो.
Hanson, Happy New Year.
Happy New
Wishing
Year.
viewers
And,
also a very
yes.
Happy New Year.
सबको हैप्पी न्यू ईयर. 2019 आपका बहुत अच्छा हो और 2018 तो माइट एज वेल. अभी क्या कर सकते हैं, चलो छोड़ो. तो अभी हम बात करेंगे फोर्थ टेस्ट के बारे में. उसके पहले हम बात करेंगे थर्ड टेस्ट के बारे में. योर प्रेडिक्शन इज 100%
I'll
wrong.
keep my record 100%.
In getting
Unfortunately
wrong. Yes. So prediction wrong हुआ, अच्छा हुआ, इंडिया जीत गई. तो what are the takeaways from the third game?
The best takeaway from the game has been Mayank Agarwal.
Yes.
Brought into the third test in the squad and he played. And not just his first innings performance. He was the lone batsman who did well in the second innings as well. So I think the most impactful player along with Jasprit Bumrah in the Indian team for the third test has been Mayank Agarwal.
Yeah.
Because in the first innings, although he wasn't our top scorer, Virat Kohli scored more than him, Cheteshwar Pujara scored more than him, but the fact that he gave them the platform from which the others could take off, so that was important. And in the second innings, he was the only person who did well.
Okay.
So, great positive in Mayank Agarwal.
So brave decision by the team management to drop both the openers and go with a completely new opening pair of Agarwal and Hanuma Vihari.
True, but still, I mean, just one game can't justify the selection. Mayank Agarwal has done very well, but let us see how he goes about in his career.
Because now in future he'll get his regular.
But to be honest,
partner.
one thing I would say that this was among the easier pitches than the previous two.
But it played a very different game on the third.
Still, I will say this and Sydney, where the next test is, are more batting pitches than Adelaide or for that matter Perth is a very bowling friendly pitch.
Yeah. So now,
but having said that, taking nothing away from him. In fact, I was very vocal about his role in India's win.
So now there is even one more change that was done in the team. Rohit Sharma coming back. He played well in the first innings. Second innings,
he got a couple of chances. I think Sidel was the 12th man who had come and he dropped a catch. And when Rohit was around 15, and he didn't play well in the second inning as well. So not too much to take from Rohit Sharma's performance.
But one thing we can give him is that second innings mein he scored more than 4 batsmen: Kohli, Pujara, Rahane, and one more.
One swallow does not make a summer, is what I'll say.
Okay, so now the bowling performance. Jasprit Bumrah has been on fire.
Absolutely. I mean, even at the beginning of the series, we mentioned that Bumrah and Shami were the two Indian bowlers to look out, and they have performed well. That is one place where I can say that my predictions have been correct with respect to individual player performances.
Even Jadeja made an impact in the last match.
Fair enough, but I still believe that Ashwin. I love Kuldeep Yadav. I mean, I think Kuldeep Yadav should play when you are playing only 4 bowlers. And Jadeja didn't do anything with the bat, if you notice, in both the innings. Jadeja didn't do anything with the bat. But irrespective of Jadeja doing something with the bat or no, if you are playing only 4 bowlers, I will want my best 4 bowlers. So Kuldeep is my number 1 spinner at this point of time.
Okay. So now we'll move to Australia. A lot of things happening behind the stumps, that is.
Okay. You want to mention about the Payne versus Pant banter.
Yes.
On Twitter, people are saying that you should name the trophy as Pant Payne Trophy instead of Border Gavaskar Trophy.
So it's been like
but friendly banter.
Nice, friendly banter.
So that is what cricket is all about. You make friends across continents.
So Payne actually पंत को उन्होंने ऑफर दिया था कि बेबी सिट करके दिखाओ. And मैच के बाद पंत भाई सब पहुंच गए उनके घर पे. So that was like a fun thing.
Yeah, good.
But
I mean,
Pant, do you think he was a little bit more aggressive than what Payne was? Calling him a temporary captain and...
No, that's okay. That's part of the banter.
Okay, so now we move on to the Australian team. Yes, so...
even before the third test, we mentioned that Finch's place was under scrutiny. And with the poor performance, coupled with the loss at MCG, so his place becomes even more under scrutiny. I believe Finch will miss out in the test at Sydney. Okay. So the changes which I believe Australia will make, not that I advocate these changes, but I believe they will make these changes, is Khwaja will open, Finch will miss out, or if he doesn't miss out, he'll surely drop down the order. But I think he'll miss out. Hanscom comes back in place of Finch.
Hmm.
And Mitch Marsh, the fast bowling all-rounder, will miss out. And the new boy Marnus Labuschagne, who played in UAE as the second spinner, will come in because Sydney assists spin.
Yeah, yeah.
So these two changes.
Okay. So the bowling in the third test was like super. दोनों side से एकदम firing हो रही थी.
Yeah, Pat Cummins
Cummins.
finally came his own in this series for the first time.
Batting and bowling both.
He was the only person.
He was the one who almost like gave some fight.
He and the rain gave India the scare on the fifth day.
Yeah, Ravi Shastri would have said something on that. Let's move on to the fourth test now.
I think we discussed Australia changes very clearly.
Yes, Australia changes are done. So what are the changes for India?
India, I mean, they have declared the 13.
Yeah.
In the 13, all three spinners are there. Rahul is there and Umesh Yadav is there. So out of
Ishant
these,
Sharma.
Ishant Sharma misses out. So out of these four, two will miss out. So out of these four, who are the two people missing out? Obviously, Jadeja will play based on his previous performance. So I believe Umesh Yadav should miss out. I don't want Umesh Yadav to play. So that leaves 12 positions. So one spinner will miss out between Kuldeep and Ashwin. I will always prefer, my preferred spinners for Sydney are Ashwin and Kuldeep, but that is not going to happen because Jadeja played well in the last game. So Jadeja will play based on his previous performance. I mean, he didn't do that well. He was there, and Indian team won. So he was part of that winning combination. So he will continue to play. So I think they will play with Ashwin. If Ashwin is not fit, they'll play with Kuldeep.
Okay. So there was another controversy kind of a thing when Kohli said that Ashwin won't be playing the next match. And after 2 hours, he was in the 30.
I mean, today morning, 2 hours before the announcement of the squad came in, Ashwin is missing out from the squad. And 2 hours later, Ashwin is in the squad and Ishant misses out.
Yeah.
So all this will be under scrutiny if Ashwin plays. So because if Ashwin plays and doesn't perform, then questions will be asked whether he was really fit or not.
And he always has been like England tour में भी थोड़ा कुछ हो गया था उनके साथ. So this were the team changes. So now we come to the prediction.
Before that, we'll ask a trivia.
Yeah.
It was the year end, so pretty easy trivia. Who were the top run getter in Test and ODIs and top wicket taker in Test and ODIs in 2018?
Okay. Top 3, 4, 5.
Only one.
One. Okay. Top. So we'll give the answer after the prediction.
After the prediction.
So you guys have some time. नीचे जाके आप लिख सकते हो. Peek मत करना आगे नहीं तो forward करके वही लिख देंगे. So if you know the answer, please write down. Till that time, your predictions for the
prediction again and again.
I hope you say Australia this time.
No, I'll say India if only if India play two spinners.
Okay.
Any two spinners India play out of Ashwin, Jadeja or Kuldeep, I think India has enough firepower among these three. Any two and India is going to win.
Okay. Now I'm getting scared here. India is going to win. So nothing.
No, it's
against
Sydney.
him,
It's
but
Sydney.
like,
So spin friendly conditions.
Okay. So
If Umesh Yadav plays, then again I don't know what the management is seeing in him.
Okay. So this was the prediction. This was the show. Before we end, we have the answer.
I'm sure you can make an attempt.
Sorry, this time I am like out of focus because I don't know.
Still,
Virat Kohli will be there somewhere.
Test or ODI?
Test, for sure.
Test, okay, right answer. And ODI?
ODI, I think it is Rohit Sharma.
No, good attempt, but again Virat Kohli.
Is it?
Yeah.
Virat Kohli.
So googly, same answer for both questions.
Yeah, and
ODI?
Bowlers? No?
Sorry, and bowlers?
Yeah, bowlers. I think I don't know.
Make an attempt.
In Test match, it has to be Bumrah.
Very close, but
Bumrah was in the ODIs.
No. Bumrah is, I think, the third highest in Test, I believe. Test match, it is third or fourth, I think. Rabada is the highest, and Dilruwan Perera was second, I believe.
Who will expect a Sri Lankan to do well?
But he was second. So we aren't even discussing.
But still, Sri Lankan in second.
Sri Lanka only person I think of is Matthews.
Yeah. So
and
he's the only guy who's
ODI top wicket taker.
ODI top wicket taker. Good question.
In the news in the last few days as well. I mean, for personal reasons, personal grief.
Is it Rashid Khan?
Rashid Khan.
Oh yes.
Sincere condolences with Rashid Khan in this
Yes.
moment of grief.
Yes, yes. So he lost his
And father, and he played the next day in the Big
Yeah.
Bash as well.
Yeah. So Rashid Khan, do well in this year too. You have a great future. And Virat Kohli, please give someone else some chance.
Rashid Khan is a
इतना
quality
कम खेल
bowler.
के भी वो अगर टॉप में आ रहे तो फिर क्या बोले अभी.
He's a class of in a league of his own.
Yeah. So this was the show. What are your comments, suggestions जो भी है आप नीचे लिख सकते हो comment section में.
Like, comment, subscribe, share, as you
Yes,
always
मैं
say.
आ गया उसमें तो अभी देखिए आशुतोष भी सीख गए
Learning.
वीडियो बनाते बनाते.
And watch Big Bash, watch BBL.
Yes, watch all
And
the
the
cricket.
Bangladesh Premier League, which is starting on 5th.
Everything you should support. Cricket सिर्फ इंडिया का नहीं होता है.
South Africa, Pakistan.
Yeah, even
New Zealand, Sri
Sri
Lanka.
Lanka is playing. So a lot of cricket is happening. So you can watch all the cricket that is happening. So this is the end of the show. This is me, Hansen, and Ashutosh signing off. Bye bye.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Radio.